Come on. Come over here. Get over here. Get over there. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? Hey Misty, how are you doing? Excuse my dog, he's panting like he's dying of a heat stroke. Hey Linda, hey Judy. I can't see. Close enough. So how everybody doing tonight? I'm not sure if I'll have a moderator tonight. I don't know if Michelle is still catching up on orders. I have no idea. Hey Carla. Oh dear Jesus, Kara. Hey Tina, how are you doing, girl? I ain't heard from you in a while. Oh, there you are, Michelle. I didn't know if you were doing orders or if you weren't going to be here, so, but thank you. Hey Helen. So, see if anybody else pops on. You guys have to excuse the way I look. It is so hot. I am a short and t-shirt kind of gal in the summertime. It's hard for me to wear makeup because it gets so hot and I don't want to have zits all over my face. Hi Linda. Hey Tammy. My name is Kara with Kara's Creations and More, and if you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page, and Michelle Reed is my moderator, she will be answering questions under my name. And if you wouldn't mind going and liking and sharing her page, she does a lot of beautiful embellishments. I know today she just added some more ribbon to her shop, so I'd go check it out. She just put her witches out, and I want to have her list her Etsy link too, so you guys can check out her stuff. So Michelle, list your Etsy and your Facebook, because your stuff is too pretty not to show. You're a mess every day, girl. Welcome to the club. Hey Frank, I don't know which one your name is, but hey. All right, guys, there's probably not gonna. Oh, thank you, Al. Girl, I forgot to tell you. I'm sorry. Or Laura, whichever one is on. There's probably not going to be that many people on tonight. Tuesdays is usually my nights for replays. I guess there's a lot of people on Tuesdays, but hey, I'm blessed to even have one person watching me. Hey, Misty. Tonight, we're going to be doing the awareness method. There's only so... Laura, didn't you do Tuesday's tutorial today? Oh, Friday. So say, girl, have you lost your damn mind? I mean, what are you talking about? Kara, hey Kara. It's nice to meet you. It's hard time. I've never seen anybody spell their name with a K. It's always a C when it's a Kara. But of course, my daughter's name is Christian, spelled with a K. So, I mean, you know. And ironically, her middle name is Jean, such as myself. I guess that's why me and Laura are friends. So, we're going to be doing this sign tonight. I'm going to, like I said, I'm doing the awareness method. There's only so many methods I can teach you. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Are they young or old? Are they young kids? If they're young kids, let me know their names and I'll say hi to them so they think that someone on TV is talking to them. I'm kind of doing something a little different with the color scheme. And this is listed in my Etsy shop tonight already. Hey, Yvonne. What are their names? Yeah. Like Val's notice didn't work the other day too. I don't know, because I go in and check and they're on there, but Charlie and Olivia, how are you doing? Are you gonna watch me? I don't even know what I was saying. Hi, Kathy. But we're gonna be playing with awareness method ribbon tonight. And I got this pretty sequins ribbon from D. Stevens. It's pink on the back, and it's sequins. And it's got a touch of pink when the light hits it, but just a touch. So we're gonna use some of that. Hey, Debbie. So, the color scheme's a little weird, but hey, we'll make it work. But, I want to show you guys something. I have a lot of open rows of mesh. And there's a snowball. And there's a snow drift. See, it's more snowy with everything flying. I thought, okay, hey, I'm just going to open this up and use what's left. So, it's different. So, hopefully I have enough. If not, we'll put this in the middle. You won't see it. All right. So, I know it is, right, Michelle? I want to pan down. Please don't fall. I think it might be crooked, but you guys get the gist of it. And guys, Doc is in here, so if you hear something. There you go. Okay. And he's had a busy day, so he's snoring. So, I get my bow dabber out. I've never made a bow on it. I probably never will. It's just a holder. And I cut every piece in the roll of a 21-inch roll at 10 inches a piece. Just 10 inches. And you know how it rolls open? Turn around this way. I'm just going to naturally roll it. And see, this was the end of one of the rolls, but it's okay. It's okay if it's uneven. We'll fix that. So we're just going to take the ends. Can y'all see me okay? And just roll it in, just like a roll. And then you're going to put it like an awareness ribbon. Okay, you're just going to put it together, and you're going to have frays. You can cut them and leave them. Either way, you're not going to see them. Yeah, Vicki, I don't know. It did it to Val the other day, too. Vicki and Vicki. Hey, guys. All right. So I'm going to use the other one, and we're just going to roll this side in. And like I said, I have a hard time cutting a straight roll or a straight line. Oh, my God. He's loud, guys, tonight. I'm sorry. And then you just put it in the other end. The opposite, and you're just going to take it and put it straight in the tie and twist it. And see, sometimes this will pop back out. Just roll it back in. There's going to be stuff up against it. You're not going to see it, so it doesn't have to necessarily be perfect. And take the other one and roll. I should have done half of this already before I got started, but I kind of got to a late start. And this snow, is it snowball, Michelle, that has the really fuzzy things, or is it snow drift? There's two different ones. I can't figure it out. And just roll it in, and this was the other end of a roll. So there's extra on this end. And you're just gonna put it in the opposite. Squeeze it down, and there you go. It's kind of like a bow. Put it into the next tie. I like this method on Christmas wreaths. And then just put these up against each other. That's all you gotta do. So you'll give it some volume. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Venus. Hey, Laurie. I've got stuff. This snowball goes everywhere. As you can see, the thing's flying around when I pick it up. And like I said, it's a 21-inch roll. And I cut it in 10-inch sections. Like I said, you're going to have this on the outside. No biggie. It can be fixed. Anything you do in wreath making can be fixed, I promise. Trust me, I'm always messing stuff up. Okay, and you're going to put this in the opposite direction. You get another one. So if anybody's new tonight, I'm Kara with Kara's Creations and More. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page, Michelle Reed is my moderator. She will be answering questions under my name. And if you're new, I have a bulldog who snores like a trucker. Just ignore him. I'm oblivious to it, so I apologize if you can't hear over him. Hey, Donald. Tanisha. Tanisha, were you the one from Houston? Is that right? I could be thinking of somebody else. Yeah, see, this one's a little crooked, but it's okay. Hey, thank you, Elizabeth. Just do it in the opposite. Only time I use the awareness is if I'm using like Christmas. It's about the only time I use it. Yes, I saw you on Vicky's live the other day. I just moved from Texas to, of all states, Arkansas, but hey, whatever. And I grew up in Texas, in North Texas, north of Dallas, on the Oklahoma border. So it's nice to see a fellow Texan on here. Yeah, he is, Michelle. He's had a busy day of watching out the window and barking at the neighbors. So, you know, as long as he's not sleeping all day, he can do whatever he wants. He likes to go outside and sit in the window and watch everybody and bark at him. Makes him feel like he's got a purpose, which, whatever, he thinks he's protecting me. So that's all that matters. Bless his heart. Hi, Grover. Well, like I said the other day on my live, Tanisha, I hope that you're staying safe in Houston. I know where I was from is starting to hit because they had a Tyson plant there. They had a big outbreak in May, but my dad and my stepmom are in really poor health, so, you know, they're not leaving the house either. But I know Houston's got it bad again. College towns, they all got it bad. Yeah, he's loud, Vicky. I can't help it. He's just a bulldog. That's how they do. You can't control it, and he won't go in the other room. He has to be up under me. Hi, Joan. How are you doing? You know, Michelle, I would love to move to Colorado, and so would my husband. But we almost took a job there, and I'm like, oh, I can be close to Michelle, but they didn't pay enough. Of course, neither does this place, but whatever. He's happy. That's all that matters. Of course, he's been at work since 5 a.m., so. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Melissa. Oh, my nose is itchy. This stuff is blowing in my nose. Hold on, I'm looking for something. You know, I don't know if anybody else's husband gets in your crap. He's constantly in my stuff when I'm looking for something. I'm keeping track with how many people are on for my giveaways. I do a giveaway after every 50 people. And I know we've hit over 50, so yeah. I know it is, Tanisha. I can only imagine. And I went and tried to dig as much Christmas as I can out. I honestly don't even know what I have back there. I need to go down there this weekend and separate everything into Christmas, so forth. I was digging my wreaths yesterday, and I have 12 wreaths that aren't even listed. And a few of them that got damaged in our move. So, and then some of them I just don't like, so I'm unlisting them. If any wreath makers in here and you have an Etsy shop, you know that you progress and get better and better with every one you make. And some of them, I'm like, good Lord, Kara, someone's gonna buy that? So I take them apart and salvage what I can. Okay, like I said, we're still going around. Like I said, you're gonna need the whole roll. I'm probably going to need more for the inside, because I'm going to make a base for what I got to put on it. Because that ribbon I've got is going to be very heavy. And I don't want it to collapse on me and look all stupid, because it's too pretty to look stupid. So if you're new, hey Val, I missed your live yesterday. You go too early for me, but I try and catch it on the replay. Send me a message, Val, when your lives are, because I know that you promote me. And I feel bad that I'm never there for yours. Yes, Vicky, I saw it. And I bought 3 cases of Diet Dr. Pepper today. I know that's stupid, but I don't care. I can't run out of that. And whoever makes Fresca, I absolutely love Fresca. And I cannot find it anywhere. Even whenever I was in Texas, they sold out. And apparently they sold out here too. So I've been on a diet and I've lost a lot of weight. And I know they say Diet Dr. Pepper is, I don't care what they say. It doesn't make me gain weight. And I have to have some type of soda. So whatever. But Fresca is just like a carbonated grapefruit. That's all it is. And I enjoy that. I can't find it. And I looked on Amazon and they got like a case of like Dr. Pepper and stuff for like $35. I mean, that's horrible. All right, now we're starting on the top row. And this is a little time consuming, but I've picked up my pace on doing this. Hey TK, how are you doing? I know, Val, girl. I usually wake up about 8 sometimes. And if I don't get out of bed, I'll go back to sleep till 11. But I've been busy trying to get my shop back in order. More scissors go. Since I just started my lives back up. Because I just now listed that black and white one I did. Tammy, I'm right there with you, girl. I love my husband and all, but you know what? He better go find me some Diet Dr. Pepper. I remember whenever I drank Dr. Pepper, good Lord, it was like crack. And I would be dying with fiending right now if I didn't have Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Misty. I've never done the link because I always had done this. I want to, but I just don't ever think about it. It'd probably be good on Easter. Like I said, it's a whole 21-inch roll, 10-inch sections. Should be enough for a whole wreath. Sometimes I'm like one short, and you can just put one in there towards the middle. You won't be able to tell. Yeah, Misty, I'm the same way. I have Diet Coke in there because I won't buy regular soda because I'll drink it, and my husband, you know, he don't need to drink it anyway. I'll have a Sprite Zero every now and then. But Diet Coke tears my stomach up. See, and this was just a little bit left of the roll. You can still use this, even though it's little. Hey, it's a 15-yard roll of ribbon, $15. Use what you got. I mean, it might be small, but you're in the top section. It's okay. Well, maybe not. We'll see if I need it. If I do, I'll use it. I know, Vicky. He's so funny, though. He's got a bigger fan base than I do, I think. And this stuff will snag. So if you're going to use it, make sure what you put on that wreath, you don't move. Because it does spray. Because it's kind of like it's almost like poly burlap. Or poly jute, I'm sorry. Just go the opposite direction. Push it down. Oh, I'm sure that was loud on y'all's ear. Yeah, I like the Crystal Light flavors, and I'm horrible. I'm just not a water drinker. I need to. You know what's bad is, I'm like Todd Chrisley. I'd rather get an IV of fluid and drink water. I'm horrible. But I love Todd Chrisley. He is my spirit animal. I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely love that show. Yes, Misty, he is a celebrity. You know, I thought about making a blog for him. Because, you know, you can get paid for anything on YouTube if you have enough viewers. And I thought about doing it. Because he's his own character. He's the only dog I know that will chew around his medicine when I give it to him in food. I just get a bad thing of peanut butter and shove it down his throat with that in it. He can't do anything about it. Hey Denise, how are you doing? Okay, we're at 109. So that's 2 giveaways I'll do. I have some mesh ribbon that I have never used and I probably never will because I'm a shopaholic. So that will be one of the giveaways because I know where that's at. But hey, it's something free. It's like I still haven't mailed out the ones from last week. I'm a horrible person. I need to do that. Just take them all at once as soon as I find the post office here in this town. Because I just now found the FedEx drop place. I used to go to Walgreens, but they don't have a Walgreens. Excuse me. So they do Dollar General here. I've never heard of Dollar General doing that, but hey, there's one in this small town. That's all I care about. Well, Tammy, where do you live at? Misty, you know, my dog used to do the same thing. They say, oh, those flea medicines they chew up. No, they don't. So I just shove it in peanut butter in a big spoon or a smaller spoon. I put his medicine in it and he's got such a big throat. I just shove it in there and where he has to eat it and he's fine. South Georgia, you know, once a year I usually make a trip up to Georgia to go to Sims. But last year I went to North Carolina and P.S. Don't go to the Sims in North Carolina. It sucks. I mean, it's Sims, but it ain't nothing like Georgia. Hey, Judith. Well, thank you, Misty. All right, are we all the way around? Did I miss one? I guess I didn't. So see, there's a hole in the middle. I don't want that. So like I said, I've got heavy sequins ribbon that's going in the middle. It's not what I want, but it'll work. I tried crushing it and putting it in his food and he won't eat it. Especially if it's antibiotics. He's on antibiotics right now. So like I said, I just shove it in his throat because he had a throat surgery where he can like regurgitate. There we go. Stuff real easy. And he will eat around it and spit it out. So I fixed it real quick and threw some peanut butter back of his throat and he was good. From Tallahassee, Florida. See, that's what I'm talking about. Misty, I don't live near a Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, it's hard to accustom to that. Okay, so on the base, I'm just going to put around that crossbar. Oh my God, he is loud. And just twist it, and then I go under it to keep it in place. Just twist it around. Hey, Wendy. And I want to go to the crossbar directly from it, across from it. He's so loud, guys. I'm so sorry. He's never been this loud. So I want to go across the other way, but there's no crossbar. So just tie it as tight as you can get it. I mean, it's not going to move because I'm going to attach it to the middle one. Donna, it is 21-inch mesh and it's cut in 10-inch sections. Around there. And you will use a whole roll, but I'm doing something different with mine. So with what I got left in the middle, I created a bar, and I'm going to get some pipe cleaners, and I'm going to attach those in the middle with the other one that I cut, because I'm not wasting my stuff. It's too expensive. So we're going to take another roll, roll it in the other one, because you're not going to be able to see it. Like I said, this is snowdrift. I think that's snowball. There is a difference. Doc. Yeah, Tanisha, I couldn't imagine having a freaking bulldog. It's like having a child. All right, and I'm just going to tie that around it and twist it. Okay, and then you have another one. And I'm just going to attach them to the middle. I have enough to do that with. I've never done this when I do this method, but I need to protect it in the middle, so. Yeah, Tammy, like I said, well, this mesh is kind of expensive. I think it's like not $10 or $11 a roll of the snowball. I usually use snowdrift, and I guess I got it by accident. So I try not to waste it. Hey, LaVon, how are you doing? Hey, guess what I got in the mail today? Hold on and I'll go get it. Just squeeze that in the middle. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect, but I'm just using what I got in my storage because why not? I'm never going to use just those two pieces, so might as well use them here. You're just going to shove that up under there. Hold on, guys. Marlis, if you're still on here, look what I got today. I got that molding stuff you told me to get, and after this, I'm going to attempt to rewatch your video and make these. We'll see how it works out. Yes, Vicki, it makes a big difference. A lot of people don't like them, but I don't like holes in my stuff. Never have. It just, your stuff sinks after a while. Whereas if you put this, the wreath will last the next year if you take care of it. Okay. Put that in there, squeeze it down. I'm sorry, I should have had half this wreath done before I started, guys. I don't want to keep y'all longer than an hour. Yeah, I don't like throwing my stuff away. I pay too much money for it. And since I'm on a budget now, I kind of have to do that. And as a lot of the girls in here know, I'm not used to being on a budget. But with my husband's new job, you know how that goes. But yeah, I figured why not? I'll show you. I've never done it with this, with method in the middle. I would just usually make a roll. But hey, it's an easy, cost-effective way. I know it. I know how to make all of those fake bakes because I used to make cupcake trees with real cupcakes. I'm the type of person, once I learn how to do it once, I'm done. I know that's horrible, but that's just me. Like I said, I will be doing 2 giveaways at the end. And if we hit 150, it'll be the last giveaway will be nice. So Michelle, let me know when I hit 150 if I do. But I've been lately trying to make wreaths that are cost efficient and less than $100. Because what people don't realize is the reason why we say free shipping is because Etsy, we include like a $25 fee in my wreath, even though it says free shipping. Because if I let Etsy pay for it, you're gonna be paying like 50 or 60 bucks just to ship it. So usually mine are under $100 unless it's to knock your socks off. Hey Janice, how are you doing? I can't pronounce your name, Miss Gonzalez, but I'll call you that. I'm horrible with names. But my name is Kara with Kara's Creations and More. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page, Michelle Reed is my moderator. She's answering your questions and commenting under my name. And she's going to list her Etsy link too. She makes a lot of handmade embellishments. There's some of them I just don't feel like making, and I'll just buy them from her. Well, some of them there's no way I could make. She's very talented. And if you wouldn't mind going to her page and liking and sharing. All right, and see, now we got a full base, and you can't even tell that's different from this. All right, now let's get all the frays out. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just gonna get worse after I put the ribbon on. Sorry, my ring's scratching that. Whew. Okay, so, well, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I've still been trying to get into, I need to get in touch with you. I want something made. I want something of yours. I want to give it as a gift to somebody. Okay, I got to stop or we'll be here all night. So, like I said, I got this sign, and I don't know if you can see there's like pinkish red in it. Well, I don't have pinkish red ribbon, and I've never been able to find any. So what I did was, I have this, and I went ahead and used the red velvet from Sam's from last year's. And I think I got this at Craft Outlet. I get this at the wreath shop, and I'm going to see if you can see this, guys. It's like a crushed velvet, and on the back it's silver. I got this at home last year after Christmas. I wasn't going to buy it because everybody here knows me. I have a thing with white ribbon. And I couldn't find it. My husband made me buy that. And I was like, I ain't going to ever use it. Well, I'm glad I bought it. He bought the velvet pumpkins in every color. Oh, so I'm going to put these in every other tie. And these are cut at 12 inches a piece and dovetailed. And this white ribbon is a very good material. And just point them towards you. Sometimes these have a tendency to roll down because of the curls. Just pull one of the curls out. See how you have a base now? Just, it's not, you're not going to do anything wrong. Thank you, Vicki. The brown tool. What tool? What are you talking about, Barbara? What tool? But they didn't have any pink ribbon, so I'm going to throw some other pink stuff in there to throw it off with. There's that one. There's this one. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? And then just pull them out towards you. And like I said, if they're starting to fall down, move. See how you can move one of those under there and it pops right back up. One of your curls, you're still going to have enough volume. Oh, bow maker. It's an easy bow, or it's a bow dabra. You can make bows with it. I don't even know how to work it, but I think they pop out. I don't use it for that. I use it to hold my rolls and all my other stuff. It's an easy way, and it takes up less fingers on my hand to do it. So that's what I use. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Hi, Martha. You think that's what it was? Lavon, what did I miss? Hey, me and Michelle talked about doing like a side-by-side. We'll throw you in on there too. We just got to figure out how to do it one day. We won't have a moderator, but hey, we can make it work. We'll have fun with it either way. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Flora. My name is Kara with Kara's Creations and More. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page. And I know there's a lot of people live, so if you just jump on and spread the love and, you know, you have to pop out, I'm cool with that. There's always replays. Because like on Tuesdays, I usually don't have a big crowd, but I have one tonight, so hey. Hey Laura, how are you doing? How are you feeling, by the way? And how's Corey? Or if you've even talked to him. Hi Ginger, how are you doing? Misty, I have a Pro Bow. I've used it one time. If you want it, I will sell it to you. I'm not intelligent enough to know how to use it. I've had it for 2 years and it's sat there. I've used it once. So I'll sell you mine. All the pieces are there. I've only used it one time. And I got so aggravated and stressed out, I just threw it back in the box and it's sat there ever since. Wait, Pro Bow, is that big board? Is that what that is, the Pro Bow? Mine's not deluxe, mine's just regular. If that's what that is. It's deep within a box outside. Yeah, I'll never learn how to use it. I like terry bows. I cannot make them. But I know there's a way to make them on a easy bow. So hey. You haven't, Laura? I'm sorry. Alright. Let's hurry up. I'm too busy talking and not doing this. Like I said, pull them towards you. But that velvet almost has like a silverish tinge to it. So I think it was a good pick. Hi Lisa, how are you doing? Yeah, Misty, if you want it, message me. And well, I mean, I'm not going to give it to you for free. I love you, girl, but not that much. And I'll sell you mine. You just have to pay for shipping and that. Yes, Cheryl, it's my English Bulldog. He's having a grand old time over here. Lisa, I have an English Bulldog. His name is Doc, and he's over here snoring. He sounds like it's a big fart or something. Yes, she does. She's gotten really good at making those bows. I've been just using 4-inch ribbon. Because like I said last week, you can use 4-inch ribbon and use less of it, or less of your other ribbon to make a huge bow. So you don't have to charge with like 4 different kinds of ribbon in a bow. Well, that way, you know, you can get several wreaths out of just one 4-inch ribbon. It's expensive to buy, but it's cost efficient. So that way you don't have to charge your customers much because you're just using that. And it looks beautiful on any wreath you make or anything you make. Well, except a lantern. It don't look good on that. But, you know, Michelle got me hooked on it. And I used to think everybody was crazy when they told me, oh, it's actually cheaper on your costs and cheaper for the customers to buy it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. They were right. I usually don't give secrets away like that, but I figured, you know, that would be something I would want to know. So I'm going to share that with everybody else. Hey, Debbie, how are you doing? Cheryl 4, oh my God, I bet your house smells. My dog, he's got the stinkiest funk. No, I'm not being mean, but anyway. My bulldog stinks. I don't know why. I guess maybe the yeast he gets sometimes. It's just, I don't understand what's wrong with him. You know how ferrets, you know, you can buy something to put in their water to make their glands not smell. Well, I need something for a bulldog because that fool stinks. So there's always air freshener in my house. I mean, I'm not saying it smells like nasty, but he's just got a funk to him. I guess because we got wood floors and he sweats. You know, they sweat at the drop of a dime. Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? My name is Kara's with Kara's Creations and More, and if you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page, that would be great. And if you like this ribbon combination, give me a heart or some thumbs up, especially with this red thrown in there. I wasn't sure about it, but we'll make it work. And tonight, Cheryl, he has grain-free. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't get it. Who knows? He's either sick or that, or it's always something with him, bless his heart. But anyway, so if you're new here, tell me who you are, where you're from. Yes, Tammy, I have 4-inch today and 2.5 and 1.5. My live on Sunday, I had a 2-inch ribbon instead of 2.5. I didn't realize that until like a week prior when I used it on something else. And I was like, why isn't that very big? But it still looked pretty, so I didn't care. Thank you, Vicki. I wanted some emerald green, but I don't have any, and I don't want to spend money to buy some. I'm trying to save my money to use my New York ticket and go up there and see Laura, because I canceled my ticket during all the Rona. Because you couldn't pay me enough to go to New York. Fish oil on his food, that helps protect with the odors. I've never tried that. Last time he was losing hair, I had to give him fish oil, but he loses so much hair, but now it's grown back and it's still everywhere. He's a bulldog, you never know. All right, now we're done with the ribbons. And see how this is starting to fray a little bit? It's gonna happen, just don't freak out. But see how all these rolls and stuff, it just pops your ribbon up to where it just stands up naturally. So, I mean, that's why I like that method. See? All right. Now, Indiana, Laura, I'm glad you like it, Lori. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I got that stuff in my mouth. I got fuzz in my mouth, hold on. All right, so you see how that, I don't like that. So I'm cutting that off. And I got this at Mer Rouge. I don't remember. Becky took me somewhere to get it in Louisiana. It's like a wholesale, which I need to be going. Trisha, if you're on my live, you just message me. I'll send you the link. I'll have to dig for it too. So I have long staples that are jagged because it's the only staples I have. And if you know me, I shoot a lot at the shooting range. And it's the only one that'll poke through the wood. So I just have a heavy duty staple gun. So I want to make sure that when I put a staple in this, it doesn't go through the frame. I'm just going to cut 4 pieces. And it don't matter. Trish, after my live, I'll send you that link. I got to go dig through because I got to order some boxes myself. And I just fold this in half. I want to know where all of my white things are. See, I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I don't want to go. Because I have to drive all the way to Louisiana. All right, thank you, Trish. I appreciate that. So I'm going to take 4. He's getting after it again, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist it. Make like a V. And I'm going to staple it on there. And I do one on each side and one in the middle, and I kind of twist them together. And I always hit mine with a side of glue just because in Texas, it's very, very hot there. And I sell a lot of my stuff there. And Tammy, I'm telling you, I used to be a cop, Tammy. And I know that I wouldn't want my stuff falling apart because it gets so hot and humid and dry heat. So I swear by that. Oh, I will, Misty. And I just like a V hanging out every direction. You know, I don't want to turn it in. I want the points out. How it makes a V, I want it face out. Like I said, this is orange. You're not going to see it. It will be all right. It's what I had at the time, and that's what I grabbed. And I know that's loud. All right, and just twist it together. I will, Misty. I'll put it on my page like I did that black and white one. When I took my black and white one out the next day, I changed some of it. I didn't change a lot. It just, you know. So I put a very generous amount over the staples of Gorilla Glue. I swear by it. I don't use any other stuff other than Gorilla Glue. And I'm just gluing the staples into that. And yes, I do use a lot of it. So I've got that snowball everywhere. Misty girl, I move too much. I gotta save my boxes. All right. So I got all kinds of stuff that I just went through and grabbed that was laying loose everywhere. I have these. I'm probably not going to use them. But I have a bunch of these little picks. I don't know. I might use them. I might not. I don't know. It's there if I know. Oh, crap. Oopsies. I'm making a mess over here. Keep those to the side. And now I say bulbs because I use them year round. I got this. This is regularly 13 bucks at home. I got this 80% off. I think I got it for like $2. But it has the pinks and the whites and the blues. It's Christmas, but you can use them for Easter too. So if you ever see these, get them. Even that shiny green, I can use that on my Mardi Gras wreaths because I make a lot of Mardi Gras. So just because you don't think you'll use it, yeah, you will. And then I got some of these red and white ones because it's like a light pinkish red, but I'm going to throw some of those pink ones in there to set off the side a little bit, but I'm also going to use red. I've got these. I may or may not use them. I don't know. They're kind of glittery team for me, so I don't know. That's probably a no. And then I got the little bitty clear white ones. I only really use these on my bows, so I should have used, I have some big fuzzy white ones. I should have grabbed those, but I didn't. Sorry, Doc. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and probably put this closer to the middle, and then I'm going to have my big 4-inch bow with that sequins. It's going to cover most of this because I'm going to put it kind of low and fluffy. So, trying to decide how I want to put my ribbon. So see how big it is. And I'm only going to do 2 loops because that stuff is very big. I wonder if it's even bigger than 4 inches. And it doesn't feel like it's got wire in it, but it does. I was going to make 4 loops, but I think I'm just going to use the 2. Okay. This is a very, very thick ribbon, so I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that I can put this in my Easy Dough Maker. And yes, I throw my roll of ribbon in the floor. I can't ever use the spools. It's just my thing. pick like a 14-inch tail. Let's see. And I'm going to turn that down so it'll fit in there. Now when I use this kind of ribbon, see, like you can, I don't know if you can see it. You can pull this down this way or rough it up that way and there's more pink. Or you can lay it down and make it silver. That's pretty cool, I just now realized that. And I'm going to twist it. And this ribbon is going to be kind of hard to work with tonight, so bear with me. If the bow falls apart, hey, I'm human, it happens. So I'm going to do a 6-inch loop, push it down. Once I get it in there, oh Lord Jesus, that's hard to turn. Good Lord, that is thick ribbon, very thick ribbon, good God. And see how much is already sitting up with just the 2 loops? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure it's even. I mean, look how much is already on that easy bow just from that alone. Yeah, I got this on clearance for like 15 bucks, but it was on clearance. Usually, what, Michelle, when they put them in the closet, how much are they off? Because usually, get a loose rubber band and put that around there. Usually, I mean, I think they make room for a new ribbon and they say it's in the closet, which means it's clearance, but I don't know how much this would be regular price. Michelle could probably answer that question better than I could. Stay. Okay, now I'm just going to come in with the crushed velvet white, and I'm just going to do 5-inch loops. So push that in, and when you get it in there, I got to stand up with this thick mat or ribbon. You're going to twist, and I'm only going to do about right under or right at 5. I'm going a little under 5. Yeah, this is a very thick bow because this ribbon right here is thick just as well because it's got the foil inside of it. All right, so push that down. Yeah, I'm not going to tie this, see, and there you go. That's all that's left. I'll still save that piece though. And I'm just going to put the blue on the top. That's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I know I got a half off. I just don't know how much it would have been regular price. I'm sure quite a bit. All right, and I'm going to go even shorter, probably around a 3.5. Do I want to do 4 loops or 2? Two loops or 4 loops? Because I don't want to overdo it with blue. We'll just do 2. It'll be all right. Thank you, Shires. Hey, are you sending your kids to school? What's Bonham doing with their school? Michelle, I can make a bow by hand. I just choose not to because I wrecked my car one time. And I'm double jointed. So see, my elbow does this. I know that's gross. And whenever I hit, I pushed in like this on the wheel. Well, my elbows were pushed out double jointed. Anyway, I have a lot of wrist damage from it. So my hands get tired after a while. Pray your fingers crossed because this stuff is so stinking thick. Yeah, I have nerve damage really, really bad. Push that in there a little bit. And then you're just going to find where that groove was. And just twist the bow. A lot of people don't use pipe cleaners. I do. It's okay. It's to each their own. Whatever. Straighten all this. I'm glad I only did 2 loops of this 4-inch ribbon. That is so pretty. I'm glad I talked myself into buying that. And there you go. I want to put that kind of white in between so you can really pop that glitter. And it's all kind of bunched up right there because it's so thick. Just kind of go in and massage it out is what I say. And make it work, because it will. This is one of my more cost efficient wreaths. So, I'm so short. Give it here, come here. So, it's such a big bow that I'm rethinking the placement on what I'm doing stuff with. Because I want my 4-inch tails to kind of go out, because I want to showcase the silver. And then I might put one of those little bitty white balls right here. I don't know. I'll decide when I get there. All right, so that's going to the side. Yeah, I could make the hand bow, but it'd have to go, once I do the hand, one section I have to put it in the easy bow. Do the next one and put it in the easy bow by hand, or to hold it. So I want it right there. Thank you, Vicki. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for watching and sticking with me. Usually lives don't take me that long, but for some reason this one is. Oh well. My husband's not home anyway. I ain't got no one else to talk to but the dog. But this is where this snowball mesh comes in handy. And what I do is I'm just pushing this, wrapping it around. You have the outer circle and then the inner circle of the elevated wreath forms. I like elevated ones. And I'm just tying it around that. Well, thank you, Misty. I'm very proud of that bow. I'm glad I talked myself into getting that ribbon because I was doing it late at night when my husband was asleep. It's so horrible, I don't care. Speaking of the devil, he just walked in. Anyway, shh, don't tell him. And I'm glad I did it because it's beautiful ribbon. I cooked my dinner for him earlier. I'm hoping it's still warm for him. Look, someone's even walked in the house. My dog hadn't even noticed. I feel so protected. Okay. So that's kind of what I want it right there. And there's even an even bigger trick I want to show you. So what I'm going to do is, since my bow is going to be right here, I kind of want to throw some of that silver in somewhere. Good God, dog. So I just don't want it to cover up the Christmas part, but might have to. So I'm going to attempt to do something. Oh, thank you, Judy. Appreciate you coming by. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? Girl, I haven't seen you in a while. So, I want to put a few tails throughout the wreath with just this 4-inch ribbon. So I've got my stuff cut, my regular ribbon at 12 inches. And here's my ribbon ruler. I got it from Laura. Yes, he is snoring, Helen. Wait. Yes, the pink one. So here's a 14. I got mine cut at 12, but this is 14. I kind of want to go about a 15 and a half. Yeah. Sorry, I'm counting in my head. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to walk it in. Where's my silver box? I'm going to twist it off in half. Make it like a V. I don't know if this is going to work, guys, because it's so thick. So, hey, it's all about learning curve. And kind of have this popping out a little bit. I mean, I am going to dovetail it, but I kind of want to showcase some of that since I got the silver up here. So that looks like a good spot, and I'm just going to wrap it around the top frame. Okay. So see how that works? I am going to dovetail it. I don't want to dovetail it, but we're going to. Well, thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad you caught me too. All right. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in like this. We're going to see what's up with it. I might change it. So, if you like some of that silver hanging out, give me a thumbs up. Just the silver tails, you know, I want to put one here, and probably one here. So if you like that, give me a thumbs up because I'm still not sure if I'm going to leave it like that. You like it? Okay. Cool. 25, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, when I count, I'm counting to myself. All right. When you only have one piece and you don't know, so you don't have to cut each end, just fold it in half and then do it like this. It takes time out of turning it and cutting it all different ways. There you go. Both sides are dovetailed. Easy. I'm parched. Hold on. All right, so my bow is going to go there. So I got one there. Let me figure out how my bow is going before I do anything else. Let me attach the bow. Chalk? Chalk? Are you okay? Okay. Sorry, guys. And see, and that's why I like where I put all that extra stuff, because it still flows very, very nicely. I was going to do that. I was waiting on you to get home. So see, that's why I kind of like that, so, and separate it a little bit to where it don't look so uniform. So I'm going to put one here and one here. I know, he's just going to town right now. Like I said, he's had a busy day. He's been barking at the neighbors all day. Like I said, this is thick, so you're going to have to pull it tight and twist it. you, Misty. I'm sorry, guys. It usually doesn't take my live this long. So, put one right here. And when I do this, I attach it to the top frame. Right here. Because I want it to poke through the levels. And like I said, I cut these pieces at 15 inches. See, so ultimately, this doesn't take as much ribbon as a regular huge bow that you would use. It's just my way of thinking, and it makes sense in my mind. So I know my mind is very off sometimes, but it tends to work for me. And I think it sets that color off. So I'm gonna go back over here and do one right here. I want them catty cornered. Oh, thank you, Tanisha. See, us Texans got to stay together. 12, 10, so 25, 10. I don't want to waste any little bit that I don't have to of my ribbon, especially this, because it's so pretty. I want to keep as much as I can. Yep. Oh my God, Doc. Hey, shh. Like I said, you got one piece, just fold it in half, and then fold it over. That way you don't have to keep cutting, just one cut. Done. Voila. What happened to that piece? Oopsies. I don't know what happened there. I guess there was a rough edge. Didn't look right there for a minute. This stuff reminds me of a dress I wore to prom one year because it's just... Sorry, I'm entertaining myself. Just walk it in. When you're walking it in, make sure, you know, when you walk it in, you can do it like this. Can you see me? It tends to kind of want to roll up like that. Make sure you tuck it under first. Roll it, and then on your last little bit, tuck it under. And then make sure you get it smushed, because you don't want any of that rough edge showing, because it'll get all twisted and look real funky on your wreath. And that way, see how it's turned in? It will be turned out. It's harder to work with it like that. So if you get it turned in, it'll flow more towards the curve of your wreath instead of sticking out on both sides, because it's heavy. It's going to do that. So you really got to pay attention to that. I learned that the hard way. Hey, how you doing, Lori? Katie, he's got his own bed, his own pillow. I mean, in case you haven't noticed, he's spoiled rotten. You see? Did I attach my bow? Yes, I did. Couldn't remember. Oh, don't stick. Don't stick. I kind of want my bow up higher. Sorry, guys. Is that it? Yeah. So we're going to go a little bit higher with it. Just a little bit. Okay, there we go, much better. Yeah, now that side silver really pops. Yeah, there we go. That's how I want it. And this is kind of flopping over a little bit. So what I'm going to do is is I want to move these ribbons and I want to pull that roll over. And see, it lays on that easier. Lay it right in the middle of that. And see, it don't want to flop over. I'll be here all night fluffing that ribbon. I need to stop. And I want to put something in the middle. Like I said, I want these to flow to the side. So, do I want it like that or inwards? I want to put the cut inwards. And you're just going to take as little off as possible. There we go. Hi, Isla. How are you doing? Now, I've been trying to do more cost-efficient wreaths for people because, you know, times are tough and people want to decorate, but they can't afford to. So, I've been trying to keep my costs less than $100. Like I said, and that's free shipping. Because if I let Etsy charge you shipping, you'll have to have a second job for that. Okay. So, what do you think so far? Give me a hearts up, thumbs up, smiley face, mean face. I don't care. Just give me something. So if you like that, give me a heart or thumbs up if it needs to be any other place. Do you like that style? Because I love that silver ribbon hanging over like that. I think that's pretty cool. What's that to you? Don't know. Thank you guys. All right. I don't think it needs a lot of bling, because obviously it's got a lot. I may put one of these in the middle. I kind of like that because you got Christmas bulbs around. I was going to do silver, but I think that's too much silver. Heck, I might just leave it like it is. That's got a lot of bling to it. But I do think, I was going to put pink in here. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for stopping by. I may not use these and I may do it, but I kind of like them with that sequence. I'm just not sure yet. Like I said, just pull the tops off. That's what I'm thinking. I think it looks good as is. But I do want to possibly put that right there. Just because I want something in the middle of that bow. Because I don't want to have to shorten my tails. Yeah. I just don't want to overdo it. What do you guys think? Nothing or more? Because it's already got so much color. I don't really want to make it look like it threw up everywhere. Hearts up for more stuff on it. Let me know. Or thumbs, or hearts for more stuff. That's what I'm thinking. A little bit of pink and maybe some of these clear balls. I think it needs something because it's, you know, ornaments. I'm not going to put that much. All right. So white or... I kind of like that up against that because it makes it pop. So I'm not going to glue anything, guys. And if you think it looks stupid, let me know. But I thought maybe putting that right there because it's right up against that silver, and I think you can. It brings that pink out in that silver a lot. So I'm going to pull these over in a V, and I want that in between this V, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not doing any more than 3. Yeah, I've got 1 ribbon tail, 2 ribbon tail, 3 ribbon tail. I like to do them, I like my bow here, but I want 3 more around it just so you can see it. Oh, there's a rubber band in there. You don't think no pink? Okay, no pink. I'm not putting red in there. I know that. Like I said, I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'm not gluing anything in. I'm not committing to anything by any means. But I just think it needs to have some bulbs in it just because it's Christmas bulbs. You missed the third. Girl, I didn't have a third. I have this one or this one. I want to put red in it, but there's already enough red. And this is pink and red. I don't know. I think the glitter just makes it all the most. Yeah, it will. Because you got this one below the bow. It'll pop out. That's why I have my tails hanging so to the side. You think it needs to be red? You know, the blue I have is like teal for like my Mardi Gras stuff. Yeah, I don't have any small bulbs. I have some deep within because they're wired in. They're wired in. All I did was I cut a piece, and like a 15-inch piece, folded it in half. I put this around it and made it like a V and tied it to the frame. So that's how it will stay in place then. Misty, usually I don't, but since I have this sequins ribbon in here, I honestly don't want to over embellish it like it looks like something threw up in it. But I might change it. I don't know. Hey Joanne, how are you doing? Yeah, they're like a bright pink. I don't want to put a light pink because I think it's stupid. I think so too, Michelle. I think so too. I still might put this small bulb in the middle because I don't want to have to shorten my tails, and I think it's just too long. So we're going to leave it like it is. No, it's not going to fall. No, it's not going to fall, Tammy. It's wired in. That silver tail, all of them are wired in. See? Yeah, I'm not going to put 2 different things of blue in. Like I said, these, it's hard to, I got stuff all over my feet. It's hard to tell, but it's teal. Very bright teal, kind of like New Orleans teal. You like it? Thank you, Melissa. All right, guys, thumbs up if you like it, because I'm done for now. I wasn't sure when I was picking stuff out. I shouldn't even pick anything out because I didn't realize how that ribbon was gonna pop. Yeah, the only small ones I have are the little white ones. Let me pan it without stepping on my dog. All right. So what do you guys think? See, you can see the tails sticking out. And then the one up top. And when the light hits it, I don't know if you can see how shiny it is. That's why I didn't really want to put too much bling in it, because the light catches it so much. So I knew it would be different when I showed you guys. So that's why I think it looks good just as is, because I don't want it to look like Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I'm going to go hang it up in the daytime tomorrow and see what it looks like. I've got glitter all over my feet, guys. Oh. Okay, I got to pick 2 winners. I forgot about the giveaways. And yes, if you won last week, I know I need to give it to you. I need to send it. I know it. I didn't think it was going to come out that good. I like it when something comes out the way I like it. Not mess, kick it in. Well, Tammy, hold on. I'm about to do a giveaway. All right, so all you guys start saying, me, 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 me. I got to pick 2 winners. So start going. Two giveaways. So if we're doing giveaways, just start saying me, 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 and then I'll pick the one that I see first. All right, first person I'm seeing, Cheryl Henriksen. Girl, you won. Private message me. Give me your name and your address. Now, this has to be the United States. It can't be Hawaii or Canada or Alaska. I don't ship to there. Private message me your address. If I don't hear back by midnight, I will go back through and give it away to somebody else. Or I just won't do the giveaway. All right, so private message me your name and your address. No Hawaii, no Alaska, only United States, continental U.S. All right, next one's going. Like I said, it might be a sign. It might be ribbon. Might be a little small 5-inch mesh. You never know. Misty Morgan Blakeman. Private message me your information. Like I said, I've got 4 things. Thank you, Cheryl. I got 4 things to mail out. Probably more than that. I got 6 packages and 2 things going out to FedEx tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. And once again, Michelle Reed is my moderator. She's going to post her Etsy and her Facebook page. You really need to go check her Etsy link out. And if you can't find it, just message me. I always post her links on my page to anything she's, selling, because she's my moderator and I love her. So Michelle, go ahead and put your Etsy link and your Facebook page. And if you guys wouldn't mind going and liking her page or just stopping by her Etsy. I mean, she makes great stuff. She's so talented, it makes me sick. I wish I could do that. You're welcome, Misty. Yeah, giveaway's over. I only had 2. I'm just waiting on Michelle to post her links and make sure she gets it on there. But if you guys are looking for any embellishments, she even has those, the head or the legs and the hat of the witch. She's working on some other stuff for Christmas. I just don't know what it is. I think a nutcracker, but I don't know. She hadn't put anything out. So thank you guys for stopping in. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my page, that would be great. This will be up tomorrow, and I'll post a finished picture of it tomorrow. I want the sunlight to hit it. Yeah, Michelle's putting her links up there right now. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. I just got the message across my screen when you did it. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Tuesdays isn't a big day for me, but, I'm glad you guys got to see how to work with the 4-inch, especially the tails, and your heavy 4-inch as well. So, like I said, it doesn't take a lot. It's cost efficient. You don't have to charge yourself or your customer like that. So like I said, I'm trying to keep everything down where people can afford it. Yeah, no, Cheryl, that's where I wanted you to send it. Barbara, the first name was Cheryl Hendrickson and Misty Morgan Blakeman. Those are the ones that won. Yes, Tammy, there is. The first name was Cheryl Henriksen that I called. Hey, Deborah. Thank you for joining me. It's almost over. Yeah, Paula, I watched the replay because it's showing you how to do certain things. If you use 4-inch, it'd be interesting for you. All right, guys. So you guys have a nice night. I'm sorry it took me a little longer. I just wanted you to see how all that works. So, like I said, I'll take a picture in the sunlight tomorrow, and I will get the picture up so you can see the sparkle on it. I might do a little video. I'll probably do that and post it on on my page. So you guys have a good night, and I will see you on Sunday. And Michelle starts her lives back, I think, Friday. So I'll be posting her link when she goes live as well. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe.